What is happening, everyone? Brian Mello here again with Marty's Buick GMC, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at this 2021 GMC Canyon Elevation Duramax. Now, as with most of my videos, I'm going to do a quick walk around the exterior of this truck, show you some of the highlighted features there, and then once that's done we'll jump inside and go over the interior as well. So let's kick this thing off. Of course, first thing you got to notice is this dynamic metallic blue paint job. It looks incredible. Before I talk about the front of this truck, I'm just going to jump up real quick so you can see it in the sun, because it looks good, and honestly the video will probably do it no justice. Now, you do have the 2.8-liter Duramax diesel underneath the hood, matched up with a 6-speed automatic transmission. You can see we've got that elevation grille. We've got projector housing headlamps. We've got LED fog lights down low. You've got that black lower valance, blacked out tow recovery hooks, blacked out front bumper. All in all, it's a pretty solid looking appearance package. And I also like that they did a graphite gray bezel around the fog lights. You'll see up high, you do have the Duramax diesel badge, and I will pop the hood in just a second. I'll let you hear the engine, let you check out what it looks like under there. But let's take a look at our wheels first. We've got a 20-inch, no, I'm lying to you. It's an 18-inch blacked out elevation wheel, and that is a 265/60 Goodyear Wrangler Fortitude tire. You can see we've got the elevation badge here on the door, and I'm going to step back really quickly just to give you a full side profile view of the truck. If you're looking for something that you can fit in the garage nice and easy and you don't need a full-size truck, this might be exactly what you're looking for. I'm going to bring you up close so you can take a look at our window sticker quickly. Now, I am recording this in 4K, so if you would like, you should be able to pause the video right now, zoom in, look at everything that you want to see, but I will highlight just a couple of quick things here. You can see 2021 Canyon Elevation Crew Cab, dynamic blue metallic. You can see we got the 2.8-liter Duramax 6-speed automatic transmission. You can see here the 2.8-liter Duramax Turbo Diesel is a $3,700 option. You can also see here the high elevation package, $1,400 option. You get the jet black leather interior, driver and front passenger heated seats. You get the heated steering wheel, power lumbar, and driver seat. Then we've got the driver alert package here, forward collision alert, lane departure warning, rear park assist. We've got our dynamic blue metallic paint, $495. We've also got the spray and bed liner, $475, which I'm really glad that the manufacturers aren't trying to gaff people on this, because that's roughly what you would pay if you went to like a Rhino liner. So really good price there, especially for the value. I would assume nobody nowadays gets a truck without a spray and bed liner. You also get the all-weather floor liners. And I will note, 28 miles per gallon highway, 19 city with a combined 22. We actually had a customer come in that was getting almost 30 miles per gallon, and he attested to the, he added in a bed cover, and then he changed the tires on his truck to like a street tire, and was doing basically all highway driving up to Maine and back regularly during the week, and getting almost 30 miles per gallon. So pretty cool to see that coming out of a truck. You can see we've got our 4x4 badge on the side of the bed. We've got our easy step rear bumper. We do have rear parking sensors. We can take a look and see those down here in the bumper. Trailer tow package is, of course, all set up and ready to go. You've got your plugs here. You got your rear backup camera. I'm gonna drop the tailgate. Hopefully I left her unlocked. Easy drop, so you can see it's not just slamming down. We've got GMC embossed on the back of the bed. We've got some trash that someone threw back there. That's nice of them. We've got tie-down hooks in the corners. So if you're going to throw something back here, maybe it's like a dog crate, or you know, maybe it's a street bike, a motorcycle, you can strap that down nice and easy. Makes your life a little bit simpler. You don't have to go in the rails of the bed, which is nice. You can see in the back we've got our third brake light and our power sliding rear window. You can also see up top we've got our XM satellite radio antenna. And if we take a peek in the back, I know the sun's kind of fighting me here, but you can see our jet black leather interior. And as we go inside, once again, get a nice look at your jet black leather interior. You've got a contrast stitch here. Bolstering's really nice in the back, much better than previous generations. You can also have your drop-down armrest that doubles as a cup holder. I do believe this also has the, just grab this thing here. I'm trying to do one-handed. Here we go. When you want to lift this, there's just a small lever here on the right. Just lift that lever up and you can lift the seat up. You can see we've got an under seat little storage solution here. You got a little side compartment. Nice thing about this is if you've ever driven a pickup truck and you know you put something under the back seat, you hit the brakes, it all comes sliding out. So this is a great place to put maybe a tow chain, jumper cables, first aid kit, flashlights, things like that. Anything you may need in an emergency situation or road flares, any of that kind of stuff. This is a great place to put that without it sliding around all over the place. Just grab that lever when you want to drop it down. Seat goes down nice and easy. You've also got the all-weather floor liners here. Now, these aren't the carpeted ones that you've seen in like the AT4 videos. And by the way, before someone says it, I am working on a parts catalog right now. So any of the stuff that you see in these videos, I'm going to try and link down below. And you're actually going to be able to go to martysparts.com. And everyone that follows me on YouTube is going to get an awesome discount code. And I'll keep everyone posted about that. In the back, you've also got 2 USB ports, and you've got a power outlet, so plenty of places to charge in. You're not going to leave your passengers back here begging for battery power. Always a good thing, especially nowadays. Everyone wants to be charged up. I'm just going to back up really quickly again. The only thing that I would like on this truck, if it were me buying it, is I would add a nice blacked out side step. Probably, you know, nothing too big. Probably almost maybe even just a bodyguard. Like you'd see on like a Colorado ZR, a Colorado ZR2, where you'd have like that bodyguard. I think that would really just set this truck off and, you know, complete the whole look. Here is a look at what you would see as you get into the front seat. And I'm probably going to have to spin this truck around. Here's a look, by the way, at your floor liners up front. You can see you get the GMC. Sorry about the salt. It's still wintertime here. And I'm just going to spin this truck around really quickly so you guys can see while I show the interior, because the sun glare is just not so much fun. And I'll also pop the hood here in just 1 second. So let's just spin her around here. All right, perfect. All right, so I am going to go through this kind of quickly. So if you have any questions, concerns, comments, whatever the case may be, please don't be afraid. Leave a comment down below, and I will do my best to answer any of the questions that you may have. So let's kick this off. We're going to start over here on the right side of the vehicle. You've got your child safety locks, window locks. We've got our power windows. We've got our power mirror controls. We've got our power locks up here. You can see, too, that they ran the contrast stitching up and down the dash, which just looks much, much better. It's amazing, like the little subtle details that, you know, bring the value up when you get inside. You know, it's just more aesthetically pleasing. Down here, you can see you've got our trailer brake controller. We've got our gauge cluster brightness adjustment. We've got our headlights, and then we've got our four-wheel drive controls. Going up to the steering wheel, you can see we've got this same kind of like brushed aluminum that you saw on around the front bezels and the fog lights, so everything meshes really well. We've got our heated steering wheel. We've got our forward collision alert. We've got our cruise controls. On the back of the steering wheel, these buttons here that sit right on the back side, so they're here on the opposite side. That would like change the radio station, change your tuning and things like that. Over on the right side, you've got your hands-free dialing. You've got your volume controls on the back. You can see it changing in the background. You can probably see that over on the right. And then this little toggle here, you can see right now we're looking at the fuel economy. We can go over and check. There's our trailer brake, our DEF fluid. You can see our remaining oil life, oil pressure, our tire pressure, all that kind of stuff lives right here on the screen. And we should be able to go to, let's see. Yeah, there we go. So this is the screen that I usually leave it on. Just have my speed and then my, my odometer. And then, of course, some people like to have your distance till empty. So there's your fuel range. You can see we got 137 miles left. That brings us over to our GMC Intelligence System. I apologize. Actually, you know what? Let's just take the plastic off, right? It's always oddly satisfying anyway. So AM, FM, XM satellite radio. You've got 4G LTE Wi-Fi. This particular vehicle does not have the built-in navigation. But what I usually tell people, don't worry about that stuff because you have a phone. I assume everybody pretty much has a phone now. You can just hook up your phone and utilize your phone's navigation system. I do recommend Waze. It's just really good with the alerts that they give you. Waze should be paying me at this point with how often I promote them and tell people to try it out. You can use all that right through here. So you don't necessarily have to pay the extra money to have the navigation system built in, because you can just use your phone. Audio system does sound good in here. You know, you can, easy to use for XM. I do believe they're giving away XM for free when you sign up now. I could be wrong, but that's usually the case. I know I did that for a while, and now here I am still using XM. The OnStar services, too, another cool thing. If you live in New England, you can get the app on your phone. You can remote start from your phone, which is awesome, especially in the freezing cold. You can just, you know, start it up while you're still in bed and things good to go. Or I'd be flying in from somewhere on a trip, and I could actually start my truck as I'm getting off the airplane, which is pretty awesome. So things all nice and warm when I got out to it. Below that, we've got our climate control system. Pretty self-explanatory. I don't think we need to go into detail there. Below that, we've got a couple toggle switches here. We've got our exhaust brake, we've got our traction control, hazards, spotlight over the bed, lane departure warning, we've got our parking sensors on or off, and then we've got our heated seat controls. And I have no idea what this little slot is for. I'm assuming something can be here. I can't think of what it is right now. If anyone knows, let me know down below. Or is it just a really strange storage space to put, I mean, I don't even really know what we'd put here. You tell me. Below that, we've got two USB ports, we've got an auxiliary jack, and then we've got a power outlet. We've also got a basically like a little spot here you could sit your phone. This is not a wireless charging dock, but it is a nice little spot. You keep your phone. Of course, you get your outlet here so you could plug in nice and easy. Brings us to our console. So you have your shifter. You've got some wood grain trim here around your cup holders, and these are black and rubberized, and you can pull this out. So if it gets dirty, and you know, they always hand you your coffee in the morning, you put it in, things dripping everywhere, so you can pull this right out and clean it. We've got another small rubberized storage compartment here. And then here's a look at your center console lid, black leather, contrast stitching inside. Just a big old hole here that you can put whatever it is you want, and it is channeled. Not that you're going to be running anything, because I don't feel any, there's no outlets inside. So they just left the channeling there from other models, because they do usually have some outlets here. But I think you have enough places to charge in, so you should be okay. Here's just a quick look at your door so you can see what everything looks like. I'll open up the glove box, because why not? And then above us, we have our place to keep some sunglasses. We've got our interior lighting, and then you've got your OnStar equipped mirror as well. And the last thing I'm going to show you is, I'll pop the hood, because I usually don't pop the hood, because let's be honest, nowadays it's really just kind of like a plastic shroud. But it being the baby Duramax, I'll go ahead and do that. So it's just, so there she is. There's your 2.8 liter Duramax Turbo Diesel. It's a great little engine. I have no qualms with it. The power's great. It's fun to drive. And if you're just, you know, like me and you're just like diesels, it's just cool. Let's be real. It's cool. And that, my friends, is kind of it. That's the quick rundown of this 2021 GMC Canyon Elevation Duramax Diesel in dynamic blue metallic. As always, I thank everybody for watching. Please like, subscribe, help support my channel so I can keep these videos coming. I know I haven't been uploading in the last 2 weeks. We just haven't had much inventory. There is an inventory shortage. For those who are shopping, I'm sure you've noticed. But that should be rectified here soon, and then hopefully we're going to have some 2020 models rolling on the lot. If you want to see a test drive video of this, I'll leave a link to that up here. And if you want to see what's going to be coming for the 2022 models, I'll link that here as well. And I'm going to go enjoy this weather. I'm going to take this thing for a test drive, and I'll see you all on the next video. Hopefully you're all enjoying this weather. Take care.